Hi guys, and welcome to this video production news update. So it has been widely reported in the press that Andrew Tate has now recently converted to Islam. However, he had a bit of a slip-up recently when he got a woman to administer him a massage, which of course is strictly forbidden, or haram, under Islamic religious doctrine. But of course this can be readily excused, as Andrew is relatively new to Islam and just learning the highly extensive list of things that he is now forbidden from doing as a devout Muslim. This got me thinking, so I reached out to a good friend who is an Imam at a famous mosque here in London to get some background on Andrew Tate and Islam. Just for the record, he is far from liking anything about Andrew Tate and the negative messages he is currently preaching via the internet to young Muslim men in our local community. So anyway, straight from a very highly respected Imam's mouth. Firstly, Muslim men are not allowed to have sexual relations with any woman outside of marriage. So having lots of intercourse with lots of women, like Andrew always used to brag about, or indeed continually preaching the virtues and macho-ness of this anymore, is entirely off the table for him now. And he immediately needs to remove any videos of himself saying this, as this is totally haram too. As I have already mentioned, he is now not allowed to be touched by any woman except his lawful wife. So he now needs to get some burly strapping chaps to give him a nice oily rub down instead of female masseuses, as this is totally haram to him now also. Now once actually married, Andrew has to remain totally faithful to his wife and not have affairs and intercourse with other women, as this is totally haram to him also. Andrew now, as a devout Muslim, has to be totally respectful of all women and especially their personal modesty, dignity and virtue. So, no more partying with scantily clad women in bikinis or running or singing the virtues of any of his sex chat rooms. He now also needs to cease and desist any of these businesses and immediately remove any videos of himself talking about them or promoting them in any way. And of course, any and all videos and images of himself partying with scantily clad women of lesser moral virtues, i.e., if you'll excuse my turn of phrase, his so-called bitches, as all of this is now totally haram and off limits to Andrew Tate, the devout Muslim. In fact, technically, even having girlfriends is completely forbidden under Islam. In the Quran, Muslims are even instructed to lower their gaze when speaking to the opposite gender. Just a side note here, Andrew also needs to stop referring to women as bitches or his bitches and publicly apologise for all the instances he has done so in the past and ask God for forgiveness for this disrespectful sin under Islamic law. Most importantly, arrogance, boastfulness and haughtiness are the first things that Allah despises as per the Quran. These types of attitudes are also haram and would condemn a person to hell in the hereafter if he doesn't repent, change his ways and start to be humble. Andrew, as a devout Muslim, now also needs to immediately cease and desist all activity promoting or instilling the virtues of any and all of the haram, forbidden activities that I have mentioned previously in this video, especially to young people in any way, and immediately remove any content doing so from his real-world company's website. So yeah, thus far, Andrew hasn't shown any signs of true devotion to the religion ever since he reverted to Islam back in September. If anything, he has only appeared to use Islam to justify his arrogance and innocence. And so to you, Andrew. Of course, I totally respect your religious freedom to now convert to Islam. In fact, I think it's a fantastic journey and learning curve for you now to be making, especially considering your current dire legal circumstances. However, if you are going to now be a devout Muslim, please stick to the rules and doctrines and beg forgiveness and make reparations for your past indiscretions against Islam out of basic respect for your new chosen path. And to all your many fans, I hope that you can now see the total hypocrisy going forward. Being a devout Muslim is a beautiful thing to have found in life. But virtually every aspect of Islam is the exact opposite of the so-called top G lifestyle Andrew previously used to preach. So this leaves me, and should also be leaving you, asking the question, who exactly is Andrew now? And what virtues and rules does he actually want you to follow? Because if he has truly turned to Islam now, it simply cannot be any of the old top G ones he used to preach in the past. So can top G even exist anymore inside Andrew's new Islamic lifestyle? As in conclusion, Islam and your so-called top G lifestyle are complete opposites, totally incongruent and entirely diametrically opposed to each other. So, Assalamu alaikum and That's all we have for today. Let us know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell for more updates. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!